Flash 64, written by Joshua Williamson, art by Rafa Sandoval. Now, I don't normally read The Flash, but I do read Batman, and because it's crossing over with Batman, I have to read this now. And because I want to know what's going to happen with Gotham Girl and her dead brother that they're bringing back to life. So let's dive into this issue. So it opens up, and Gotham Girl is with her brother, and she has some sort of vial. And it looks like she's trying to bring her brother back to life, and there is some weird, mysterious figure in the background. I'm thinking maybe it's Bane, because it kind of looks like it could perhaps be Bane, and they seem to be talking about Venom a lot in this issue, so I'm thinking it's Bane, but I don't know for sure yet. So then we jump over back to Batman and Flash, and they are in Central City. They're at this Flash Museum where Gotham Girl attacked recently, and they're trying to figure it out, and they found a leaf that apparently Gotham Girl dragged in with her when she did this attack, and the leaf can be tracked back to the Caribbean. So Flash and Batman are going to race there because Batman has this new Batwing plane that he wants to test out the top speed on, and Flash is going to run, and they're going to have a fun little race. One thing I do like on this page before I move on is that we have Batman and the Flash both talking about their respect for each other, and how they love that they're both kind of detectives and they respect their detective abilities, because, you know, Batman, he's always known as the world's greatest detective, and Flash is literally a detective and he works on the police department. So Flash and Batman race, and now they arrive in the Caribbean, and they are checking things out, and they find this weird looking castle, and it leads them to this weird looking like lab, and they're walking around and they're seeing all these images of Gotham Girl apparently was here, and she seems to be obsessed with the Justice League and all of the world's heroes. All of a sudden, Flash sees a picture of Gotham Girl, and he starts remembering about Wally, his fallen friend that died recently in Heroes in Crisis, and the Flash just starts to kind of lose it a bit. So Batman and Flash are walking through this laboratory, and they come across all these test tanks with all of these clones of Gotham Girl's brother, and it seems very sketchy indeed. And as Flash is looking around, he sees these test tubes, and Barry comes to the conclusion that it is Venom. And then Batman yells that it's a trap. Someone wanted us to find this place together, but why? And then Flash says, did Gotham Girl ever go to Sanctuary? Because the Flash found that mask that they found at Sanctuary. And Flash continues to yell, did you send her to Sanctuary? And Sanctuary is a reference to what's going on in Heroes in Crisis right now. So Gotham Girl, she shows up and she has this vial, and she is fighting Flash and Batman. And I guess because of the vial and the venom in it, that she is like really powerful, and it sort of powers her up. And all of a sudden, a whole bunch of her brother come out of these test tanks. There's like quite a few of them. And they're sort of like, they look like they may be partly zombified, so they're obviously not her real brother coming back. And this issue ends with Batman and Flash fighting all of these Gotham Girl brother clones, and Gotham Girl goes and flies away, saying that she knows how to set an example of the hero we need. And that is how this issue ended, and I thought it was pretty good. We got to learn a little bit more about Gotham Girl and what's going on with her. We got some pretty good moments between Batman and the Flash, and their camaraderie and friendship and mutual respect for each other. And overall, this was a pretty good issue, good part 2 of this crossover. So I'm going to give this issue a 7.5 out of 10. Excited to see how this one plays out.